It's the Afternoon Hustle with Amir Diamond on the Vibe. We got a special guest in here. I want to know, how many times do people get your name wrong, or is it just me who is a dumbass and was going to introduce you as Siergio, but that's not it, is it?
Nah, it's not.
Okay, that's not it.
Nah, a lot of people do. They mostly misspell it, though.
How do you spell it?
Siergio.
How do you pronounce it?
Siergio.
All right, it's Siergio in the building. We just played one of your new songs, Complicated. I checked out the video. I'm in love with it. I feel like it's inspired by somebody. Is it?
Who you think it's inspired by?
I think it's inspired by Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's correct.
Yeah.
You're laying on the Cadillac. You got the mesh shirt on, the leather pants, the boots that remind me of like a gothic type boot. I feel like not all men can do that. Oh,
appreciate it. I like to think I could pull off most stuff.
And I was researching it. It's because I'm assuming it's because you studied fashion.
Oh yeah, I did. I studied fashion at Clark Atlanta University.
An HBCU.
Yeah, shout out to another HBCU.
We got love for all HBCUs here at Texas Southern University. We do a friendly competition, of course, because we feel like TSU is the best HBCU. Which one do you feel like is the best?
It's definitely Clark Atlanta University. Then TSU, y'all right under there. Y'all right under there. Okay. We in the same company. You know what I mean?
We're going to be friends today. We're not going to argue about which is the best HBCU. Right. Now, do you claim Atlanta or do you claim Chicago, or what do you claim?
I claim Chicago.
You can't claim you claim Chicago. Where are you staying right now?
I live in LA.
Yeah. Okay. How long have you been out there?
For 2 years, since the pandemic, actually.
Got you. And then you were just in ATL just for college?
Yeah, I just went to Atlanta for college. And then, actually for my music career, too. That's when my music career began. And I did a lot of shows out there. I had some success, and then I decided to just take my vibe to LA.
Now, this project that you have out that dropped last month, Before It's Too Late, that's your third project.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are just now finding out about you.
Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like I'm R&B's best kept secret.
Come on now. You got to claim it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's been a slow climb for you as an artist? Do you feel like you're right where you're supposed to be? Do you feel like you should be bigger than what you are right now?
I feel like every artist knows, especially when you're a great artist, I feel like you know that the reach should be higher. But I do appreciate the journey that I've taken, and now the doors are flying open, and I feel that the universe suddenly began to open up to my music and my offerings. And I think that I needed those humble beginnings just so I could be prepared, because, I don't think that I could say that I'm the same person that I was when Songs for the Jeep, my first album, came out. Mm-hmm. Like now I've had time to kind of strengthen my talent and develop my sound and really, really become firm in who I am. So I think it's important for those humble beginnings, just because it makes an artist. It's the difference between a person that sings, makes music, and an artist. Like, I'm truly an artist. Visually, sonically, I'm just an artist. I'm invested in all things that it is when it comes to artistry.
I have a huge respect, speaking of artistry, for songwriters. And do you write all of your music, or a lot of your music? All of your music. How do you feel about writing for other artists? Is that something that you're interested in, or you stay away from that?
No, I actually did it for a while, but it got a little confusing for me. I feel like it kind of took me off the path of my own music. But like, I'm not against it. I'm with it. But I spent a lot of years actually doing it for some major artists that the songs never came out. Mm-hmm. So I was just like kind of just over it.
Do you feel like artists who don't write their own music, like, do you have something against them?
Nah.
Do you feel like they're not a real artist?
No, I don't think that, because I think that every artist has their own thing that they offer. Like, I feel like there's a lot of artists that may not write their own music, but they know how to embody what the songwriter was telling. Like, for me, I feel like Rihanna is an artist. I think that she's invested in what she is presenting to the world visually, and just her emotions that she put into the music and just everything. I don't think that her not being the sole writer on her records takes away from her artistry.
Now, we just played your newest single, Complicated. You got another single that dropped from the project, Take You Out.
Yeah.
Is it just going to be two singles from... Is this a project? Is this an album? What is it? Let me get it correct. Is it a mixtape? Because what do you consider it to be?
Oh, it's definitely an album.
An album.
And a lot of people don't put the investment into making an album. I do a lot of storytelling because I try to make sure that my music reflects the things that I've gone through. I need time to experience things so that I can put it in the music. So it's an album. It's a solid album. And honestly, I think that there hasn't been a male album in a long time that has come this hard. Like in terms of just being a solid project from top to bottom. Like I feel like you can pull some from your own experiences from track 1 to track 13.
Is Leave Him a true experience?
Yeah.
It is?
For sure. For sure.
Did you get somebody to leave their man?
Yeah.
You did?
I did. But we didn't end up together, but it's all good. But I still definitely.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, did you get good karma from that, or did you get bad karma from it? Or did you not get any karma yet?
I don't think I got bad karma because I ain't know at first.
Got you.
I found out eventually, and I was like, damn, I ain't even know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hopefully I was a good side dude. But I had no clue, and then when I did find out, I'm like, come on, it's me. It's always going to be me.
Wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. Well, before you go, we're going to Take You Out from the album, but I want to get to learn more about you and play this game called Favoritism.
Let's do it.
Get to learn some of your favorite things, starting with one of your favorite quotes or words to live by.
My favorite quote would be, they call it, like this is one of them because I got a hell of them. But like one of them is, oh wait, because I do mantras. So I do mantras on my page called Good Thoughts and Good Vibes Only. Mm-hmm. And one of the ones that I wrote, it was like, well, I kind of remixed it a little bit, but it was like, maybe God destroyed your plans because they were going to destroy you. And I really, really like that.
Come on now.
Yeah,
preaching up in here. I like that one too.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Favorite or one of your favorite memories that you had at the HBCU, Clark Atlanta?
Favorite memory at Clark Atlanta University. Dang, there was so many good memories. Probably though, when I met Monica for the first time. I've always loved her when I was a little shorty. Like, you know, growing up in the 90s, I've always like really just felt the energy that the 90s artists gave, and she was one of the ones that I really, really admired. So when I got a chance to meet her, and then as time went on, she actually invited me to come open up for her. She flew me to Chicago to come open up for her. Yeah.
Favorite spot back in Chicago? Hangout spot or a hideout spot?
The only thing is, I never really got a chance to hang out in Chicago like that because when I moved away from there, I was so I graduated high school and I never really went back. Mm-hmm. So I can't say that, but my favorite place to eat, I'll probably say is probably JJ Fish. I like JJ Fish.
One of your favorite people in your life right now?
One of my favorite people in my life. That's a good question. I have a fan who is she's like a friend too, but she started off as a fan. Her name is Tia. Tia? She's a really, really great person. Like honestly, like she really supports me and pulls up, and like honestly, like my family, they're my family. You know, family is family, but she has filled a lot of spaces in terms of being a friend, a family, fan, and she just go hard. The first person to pull up, the first person to go hard. So I don't know. Like I just couldn't imagine just not having her as a fan and, you know, a friend and things like that.
One of your favorite childhood memories?
Childhood memory? One of my favorite childhood memories? That wasn't a good one. That's crazy. Favorite childhood memories? Dang. I don't know. It's always been crazy in Chicago.
Crazy in a good way or crazy in a bad way?
In a bad way. Like I always felt on edge when I lived in Chicago. I grew up on the South Side. I
was going to ask because there's so many leaders in Chicago or from Chicago. Do you know if there's any way that the crime can be cleaned up? Like, do you have anything? No
solution. I don't know the solution. I think a lot of it is just like clout, you know what I mean? But I definitely think some of it is protection. But you know what I did enjoy as a kid, though? I enjoyed the beach. I enjoyed going to the beach a lot. Like I remember oftentimes, like when we were celebrating Memorial Day or Labor Day, we would always pull up to the beach and barbecue, and I love that feeling. And I've always loved the water. So when I was a kid, like I know that I didn't have always the most fond memories, but my most fond memories was definitely at the beach.
And last but not least, one personal or career goal that you have set out for yourself that you haven't reached yet that you're trying to accomplish?
I want to portray Sam Cooke in a biopic.
And it's coming.
Thank you.
Because you're an actor.
Yeah, I'm an actor as well.
You're a writer as well.
Yeah.
Did you write a Sam Cooke biopic already?
That's so funny that you say that because every time I tell somebody that's my dream, they be like, well, why don't you write it? And I be like, you know what, I think I might. So I've been watching a lot of documentaries. I watched the Netflix documentary. They had like a little Hulu segment about him. And I watched One Night in Miami. journey. So I've read several of his books and biographies, so I know a lot about his life. So I think that I probably would be the one to write it, and then why not be in it? Now I can't write, direct, and be in it, but I got a few directors.
We can get that figured out once the time comes.
Exactly.
It's happening, and we're going to support you when it does.
I appreciate
Congratulations on all of the success.
Thank
Y'all
you.
can get Before It's Too Late on all music streaming platforms. Anything else you want to tell them?
No, I want to tell them just to continue to support me and ride with me. You can check out all my music videos on YouTube, and you can also you can buy merch at SergioWasHere.com. I got like all kinds of clothes, like bags for ladies, anything, keychains, my albums, my physical albums as well. And yeah, stream Before It's Too Late and put 10 of your friends, your real friends, onto it, because it's all that.
There we go. It's Siergio in the Afternoon Hustle with Amir Diamond on The Vibe.
Appreciate you. Yo, what's good? It's Siergio, and I'm right here live with The Vibe. And I want you guys to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Siergio. That's SIERGIO. And on TikTok, Siergio with 2 eyes. That's SIERGIO with 2 eyes.